what's up?
The happy pig!
The creepy pig. And today I'm joined with Mr. Frankner. You're wondering why I'm doing a black screen. I said in the last video I'm not gonna do one. It's just I'm still at his cottage. I just made my last video a couple minutes ago. Go check it out and go check out his channel. It's a great channel. And today we're doing 3 creepy gas station stories. I'm doing 2. He's doing 1, and he's gonna start off. So here you go. Okay. Me and my friend, I worked the night shift. The on-the-run store was closed at this gas station. So I was alone pumping gas into people's cars. I was one of those people, when somebody came, you pump gas into the car for them. But you know, once in a while you'd get those creepy people to come up to your car. Yeah, today was a very weird day for me. So there was these 2 men in black suits and sunglasses. They had very intimidated. They had tattoos, no sign of children nearby. So I'm like, I started to pump gas into the car. They started to bust the window at the on-the-run store when it was closed. I'm like, sir, you can't do that. He aimed a gun right at me. So then slowly I ducked away. He ricocheted off the gas pump area, but luckily didn't blow up anything. And then hit the first man, then hit the gas station, and hit the other man. This was a miracle, because this never happened. You normally only ricochets off something and hit something, and then that's it. But luckily it hit, like, the man, they reflected off the man's gun in his pocket, the other man's pocket, and it hit the other man. So both men were dead. I reported them to the police. They got arrested and medicated properly. And then once in a while, I'd always remember that day and always get worried at my job. But then eventually I quit it and found something else, and I'd never seen the man again. Okay, so now I'm going to be doing my creepy 2 stories. So my first story is, the second story is, so I was around maybe 12, 13 at the time, and I lived really close to a gas station, so I said, it was around maybe 9 o'clock. I said, why not just go to the gas station and get some candy or get some slushies. And I asked my mom, and she's like, okay, sure. Because by then it was summer break, so I could stay up as long as I want. So I did, and I bought the candy, and there's this big, tall guy in a black suit, and he was right behind me, just standing there. And my house was right beside an alleyway. It wasn't one of those scary alleyways. It was actually a very clean alley. There was no spray paint, no nothing. It was almost a brand new alley. And so I bought the candy, and for some reason the guy didn't even want to buy anything. He just followed me home, and I was maybe like a couple kilometers, maybe a kilometer away. But I was riding my bike, and he had his car. And the thing is, he was right behind me, like, he was driving slow too, like, and there's cars behind him honking. And he was just right at my face, just standing right behind me. I'm like, maybe he just needs to get home and he's about to turn, because I was an intersection coming. So I went there, and he still followed me, and I turned a couple times, even though it wasn't my house, and he followed me. So I decided I was going to go the other way. And then after that, in my alleyway, there's like those big garbages, and that day was garbage day, so all the garbage was gone. So I ran to the alley where his car couldn't go in. So I jumped in the garbage. It sounds dirty, but the garbage was very clean. The garbage just got there a couple of days ago, like they installed a new one. And the guy came out of his car and we started saying creepy voices like, "Hello, come out, wherever you are," and that kind of creepy kind of stuff. But obviously I kept my mouth shut, but I was super scared. But then after that, I heard a police, and I ran out of the garbage can and right to the police. And he shot a couple bullets, but he missed, because I ran out of the alleyway, because the garbage was right beside the alleyway. And what happened was I jumped out, and I got the police, and he was arrested. It turned out he was one of those stalker guys. He broke out of prison a couple days before that happened. He was on release, like when you do good and you can go out for a couple hours. And that was one. So now I'm going to be doing story number 3. So story number 3 is a little weird, I don't know.
Is it twisted?
So I was around maybe 18, 19 at the time. And I went to Walmart because I had to get a couple things before I went to my cottage. And so I went there, got a couple of pool noodles, got a couple of just stuff you go, like a towel, and just easy stuff that you go to the cottage with. So when I went to the cottage, I left, and what happened was there was really big and kind of creepy guys. I thought they were shopping for something else, but they followed me. So I got scared. And there was a gas station right beside it. So thankfully the people there at the gas station were very, very nice. So I explained the story very fast, and I said they were there was one girl, and she said, okay, come behind this door with us, and you can hide there. And there was a little window, but they couldn't see us, but we could see them. And what happened was those guys came in, and they trashed the whole story, and they tried to open that door that was locked, but that was a big lock, like the lock was huge, so there was no way they were getting it. And they shot the guy at the front counter, like he died sadly. And what happened was after that, they left, and I stayed there for a couple more hours just to be on the safe side. So then after that, the girl was very nice, and she left the store, and she went into the back, like the back of the store, and just peeked her head out to see if there was anyone there. But there was no one there, so then I asked her if I can have a ride home, and she said, of course. I'm very happy. She said she gave me a ride home. If she didn't, I don't know what could have happened. If she didn't let me in the back, I would probably be dead right now, and I wouldn't be able to make this video. So, yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. So,